69-1 joint stock company was equitized from state-owned enterprises, in which the state holds 51% of its chartered capital, having its main office at number 17 Li Tai To Street, Sui Hua Ward, Bac Ninh City, 30 kilometers to the northeast of Hanoi. This is an easily accessible location, an important transportation convergence of northern Vietnam. The company was established in 1961 upon combination of Machinery Erection Enterprise No. 6 was then in charge of construction of Bac Giang Fertilizer Plant and Machinery Erection Enterprise No. 9. lilama 69-1 has been one of the potential companies of Vietnam Machinery Erection Corporation, lilama. After 50 years of consolidation and development, lilama 69-1 has built up a prestigious trademark in equipment manufacturing and installation in Vietnam, becoming a reliable destination for both domestic and overseas customers. The company has focused on the following essential fields: survey, design, construction consultancy for industrial and civil works, manufacture, fabrication, complete installation, maintenance, overhaul, test run for plants, projects such as coal-fired thermal power plants, hydropower plants, chemical plants, refineries, construction material production, vessels and tanks, power transmission lines, and power stations of up to 500 kilovolts, telecommunications and broadcast equipment, political, socio-economic construction works such as museums, stadiums, airports, ports, among others. Experiments, adjustments for electrical and measuring equipment, checks for metals and welded spots by non-destructive testing method (NDT), investment in industrial and civil works, export, import of single and sink equipment, trade of metals, construction materials, fuel, and industrial gases. In order to successfully carry out its sustainable development strategy and satisfy client demands, lilama 69-1 embraces a 4-level synchronized organizational mechanism, which includes the ownership level. This includes Council of Shareholders, Management Council, and Control Board. The managerial level. This consists of the Director General, Deputy Directors General, Chief Accountant. Advisory. Assistance level, including specialized divisions, namely the Personnel Division, Safety Department, Economic and Technical Division, Consultancy Center, Logistic Division, Machinery Management Division, Financial and Accounting Division, Quality Control Division, Administrative Division, and the Secretariat. In recent years, proportion of production and trade values has evolved as follows against total turnover of the company. Installation of mechanical and electrical equipment at 52.5%, manufacture of mechanical equipment at 31%, including supply to domestic market at 20.5% and exports at 10.5%. Test run, maintenance, repair, and upgrading services for in-service plants at 9.3%. Trade and other services 7.2%. The company employs a workforce of 2,500 people who have been provided with training on high professionalism, including 300 engineers and technicians trained at both domestic and overseas universities, with accumulated experience in management, design, supervision, and undertaking construction activities. These staff have participated and successfully completed major projects like Pha Lai No. 2 thermal power plant with capacity of 2 times 200 megawatts, expanded Ung Bi thermal power plant of 300 megawatts, Dung Quat refinery of 6.5 million tons of products per annum, Sun La hydropower plant of 2,400 megawatts, among others. The company has more than 350 well-trained welders who have been certified by prestigious institutions such as APA-VE, LOY, and DSV, world's advanced technologies and welding methods like TIG, MIG, and MAG, flux core metal arc welding, FCAW, submerged arc welding, SAW, surface tension transfer, STT, welding methods upon ASME standards of the U.S. Mechanics Association, API 1104 standards of the American Petroleum Institute, AWS standards of the American Welding Society, EN 287-288 standards of Europe, JIS welding standards of Japan, and ASNT standards of American NDT Association, etc. have all been applied. These welders have got involved in welding of pressure equipment, high-pressure pipes for power plants, refineries, chemical plants, and so on. Over 100 specialized scaffolders have received standard training to ensure absolute safety and efficiency for their performance. More than 300 rotating equipment installation workers, pipeline workers, and nearly 1,500 other technicians have been involved in successful construction and equipment installations for numerous major works. lilama 69-1 always strictly observes the ISO 9001-2008 quality control standard. lilama 69-1 possesses a wide variety of machineries, large in volume and diverse in types, in order to provide best satisfaction to demands from large-scale projects. Lifting and transport equipment, cranes have capacities of 600 tons, 250 tons, 150, 150 tons as well. Tarfolk vehicles with pulling capacity of up to 70 tons. TIG, MIG, and MAG welding machines, automatic and semi-automatic welding machines with inert gas protection environment, and submerged arc welding technologies. Cutting machines include plasma and automatic gas cutting machines. Manufacturing equipment including CNC-controlled automatic cutting machines, synchronized equipment lines for manufacture of mechanical equipment for thermal power plants, cement plants, etc., automatic cutting punching machines, spay painting machines, and other G7 automated equipments to ensure manufacture of high-precision products that meet international standards. Equipment for metal experiments, testing welded spots by non-destructive testing method, NDT, like ultrasonic detectors and X-ray detectors. Construction equipments include concrete drilling and cutting machines, concrete batching plant, bulldozers, face shovel excavators, pile loading machines, and other synchronized equipment serving construction activities. Every staff of lilama 69-1 strictly observes and undertakes the safety policy of the company. They are equipped with protective facilities such as standard scaffolds, ventilators, safety nets, lighting equipment to ensure absolute safety for both humans and equipment working at high altitude and confined spaces, chemical contacting, and easily inflammable environments. With a logical and dynamic organizational structure and potential resources, lilama 69-1 has gained accumulated experiences in undertaking large-scale construction works in the field of energy, having participated in installation of Ungbi Thermal Power Plant No. 1 of 100 megawatts, Pha Lai No. 1 of 4 times 110 megawatts, Pha Lai No. 2 of 2 times 300 megawatts, thermal power for Habak Fertilizer Plant of 2 times 15 megawatts, Na Zung Thermal Power Plant 2 times 50 megawatts, the expanded Ungbi Thermal Power Plant of 1 times 300 megawatts, thermal power plant for Dung Quat Refinery of 4 times 27 megawatts, Vung An Power Plant No. 1 of 2 times 600 megawatts, Hua Bing Hydropower Plant of 1,960 megawatts, Sun La Hydropower Plant of 2,400 megawatts, and Nam La Hydropower Plant of 20 megawatts. In the field of chemistry, having participated in installation of Ha Bac Fertilizer Plant, Lao Cai Apatite Plant, Bac Vietnam Industrial Gas Plant, Dung Quat Refinery, Nam Viet Refinery, Dai Tan Ethanol Plant, Dung Quat Ethanol Plant, Duc Giang Chemical Plant in Lao Cai. In the field of construction material production, having installed entire technological production lines, conducted test runs and adjustments for 15 cement production plants of capacities ranging from 0.7 million tons to 2 or 3 million tons per year, like La Hien Cement Plant, Quan Chiu Cement Plant, But Sun Cement Plant, Sao Mai Cement Plant, among others. Having installed equipment for Dap Cao Glass Plant, Vietnam Float Glass Plant, VFG. Having installed equipment for Tam Tang Fire-Resistant Brick Plant, Xing Day Brick Plant, Tan Sien Brick Plant, Tien Sun Granite Brick Plant, and Long Hao Granite Brick Plant in Tai Binh. In food processing, pharmaceutical industries, having installed equipment for 2 Central Pharmaceutical Plant No. 2, Hanoi Brewery Plant, Tobacco Animal Feed Plant, Hanoi Dairy Plant, Vinamilk Tien Sun Dairy Plant, etc. In civil construction works, having participated in installation of systems and electrical equipment, manufacture and installation of steel structures, water supply pipelines, fire control systems for civil construction works, like repair hangar for large aircrafts of Noi Bai Airport, National Convention Center, the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, Hanoi Mausoleum, Tae Ho Hotel, National Money Printing Plant, Hanoi Plaza Hotel, and Hoa Binh Park. In addition, the company has also involved in installation telecommunication works, power transmission lines, water supply systems, automobile manufacturing plants, optical equipment production plants, etc. lilama 69-1 runs an equipment and steel structure manufacturing plant built on an area of 70,000 square meters in Quai Va Industrial Zone, Bac Ninh Province. The plant has a capacity of 8,000 tons of products per year. Located by Side Highway number 18, the plant facilitates transport of raw materials and its products to territories in the north and Kai Lan Seaport in Haiphong. The plant is equipped with synchronized production lines from material cutting to product painting. There are adequate synchronized manufacturing machineries and equipments for production of diversified mechanical products of high quality and reasonable prices. Products manufactured in the plant include air dryers, ventilation ducts for thermal power plants, vessels and tanks that have capacities of up to 30,000 meters cubed, large spiral chambers for hydropower plants, and fire heaters for refineries. Currently, the plant is being equipped with synchronized lines for manufacture of pipelines for refineries, steel structures of high complexity, and high technical quality requirements. With the motto of improving after-sales service and equipment installation, lilama 69-1 has paid special attention to build up an adequately strong workforce for years now, and it has succeeded in the following key services: running test and assistance in running test for cement and power plants refineries, giving accurate assessments and conducting adjustments for plants to maintain stable operation and reach their design capacities, maintenance, overhaul, repair for thermal power plants, cement plants, refineries like Phi Lai Thermal Power Plants number 1 and number 2, Ung Bi Thermal Power Plant, Na Dung Thermal Power Plant, Hoang Tak Cement Plant, Cam Pha Cement Plant, Habak Fertilizer Plant and Chemical Plant, the Dung Quat Refinery, and Nam Viet Refinery. Project management and construction supervision, being a core force which has participated in project management and construction supervision and construction works like the expanded Ung Bi Thermal Power Plant of 1 times 300 megawatts, Pha Lai Thermal Power Plant number 2 of 2 times 300 megawatts, Dung Quat Refinery of 6.5 million tons per year, Vung Ang Thermal Power Plant number 1, 4 of 2 times 600 megawatts, etc. In the field of trade, supply of materials and equipment such as industrial gases, fuel, iron and steel, insulation materials, and running a chain of luxury and specialized restaurants. lilama 69-1 has successfully implemented its EPC contracts with medium and small-sized projects, like Project on Expansion and elevation of Nam Viet Refinery's capacity from 2,000 barrels to 5,000 barrels a day, ASEAN Rubber Project, Sunny Paint Production Project, modernization of 8 electrostatic precipitators, ESP, for Pha Lai Thermal Power Plant number 1. With the orientation of promoting international cooperation for market broadening, the company has upgraded quality for its human resources via regular annual training courses on project management skills, skill improvement for engineers and technicians. The company established a skill upgrading training center for equipment and electrical device installation staff and high-pressure welders. After 50 years of consolidation and development, lilama 69-1 has been acknowledged by the government with the noble title of Labor Hero of Renovation Era and awarded with the Independence Order and Labor Order, as well as dozens of gold medals and gold cups for product quality. it has also received letters of thanks from clients for having ensured safety, quality, progress, and economic efficiency at construction works undertaken by lilama 69-1.
Với bề dày truyền thống trên 50 năm phát triển và trưởng thành, hiện chúng tôi đã sở hữu một đội ngũ cán bộ kỹ sư, kỹ thuật, quản lý dự án, công nhân ngành nghề.
After 50 years of development and growth, we have professional and skilled staff of managers, engineers, and technicians. Lilama 69-1 Joint Stock Company has worked out a short-term, medium-term strategy with focus on energy sector, such as thermal power and hydropower plants, chemical plants, refineries, construction material production, and other civil works. The company has strengthened and developed resources to ensure sustained growth of 15 to 20% a year. To demonstrate superiority in the field of construction and manufacturing equipment for the projects in the fields of energy, such as thermal power plants, hydropower plants, chemical plants, refineries, and construction material production, the company has actively promoted international cooperation and partnership to perform the role of an EPC general contractor for medium and small projects, improve the capability to manufacture mechanical products, successfully implementing the government's key mechanical program, raising the proportion of local content of domestically manufactured equipment and services, the plants in operation. Together with the corporation, the company is accelerating cooperation with industrial groups in the world to further expand construction market to potential markets like Venezuela, the Middle East, and North Africa. With encouraging policies and opportunities for advancement, generations of managers, engineers, and workers who bear themselves the spirit of lilama 69-1 have followed each other in bringing wonders to major construction works in Vietnam. They have consolidated confidence in both domestic and overseas partners. What have been achieved in the last 50 years have become a foundation and a driving force for lilama 69-1 to continue affirming its unmatched potential in equipment manufacture and installation in Vietnam, and accelerate cooperation with companies and economic groups in developed nations in its effort to further expand construction market to potential markets like ASEAN member countries, the Middle East, Latin America, and North Africa. Lilama 69-1 has been and will always be a trustworthy address for its clients.